The Harmony Springs Library stood in its usual quiet elegance, Emily Bennett immersed in the world of books. The rhythmic tapping of her fingers on the keyboard created a delicate symphony in the hushed atmosphere. The bell above the door gently chimed, signaling the arrival of a figure who carried an aura of whimsy into the tranquil space. Lila Turner, adorned in flowing skirts of vibrant hues, entered with a light step that echoed the creative energy she embodied. Her chestnut hair, accented with eclectic accessories, framed a face that exuded both mystery and mischievous creativity. As Lila's eyes met Emily's, a spark of familiarity ignited, and a warm smile graced Emily's lips. Emily rose from her desk.
Lila, is it really you?
In the flesh and full of tales to tell.
The two embraced, the years apart, melting away in the warmth of their friendship. Lila's presence brought a burst of color to the library, contrasting the muted tones of the books that surrounded them.
It's been ages. Where have you been hiding?
Lila laughed.
Oh, you know me, chasing sunsets and painting dreams. I've been all over, soaking in inspiration.
As Emily listened to Lila's animated tales of distant lands and artistic endeavors, she couldn't help but be captivated by the bohemian spirit that radiated from her old friend. Meanwhile, Jake Dawson, engrossed in a book nearby, couldn't ignore the lively exchange. Lifting his gaze, he caught sight of Lila, a familiar face from a chapter of his past. A subtle smile played on his lips as he observed the reunion.
Well, if it isn't the wandering artist back in town.
Jake Dawson, the man of few words, still herding cattle and breaking hearts?
Cattle, yes, hearts, not so much.
Emily observed their banter, sensing a history between them that transcended the casual camaraderie of friends. The unspoken tensions lingered, adding a layer of complexity to the interactions.
Am I missing something here?
Just the tangled threads of our past, my dear Emily.
Lila winked. As the library absorbed the echoes of laughter and shared memories, it became clear that Lila Turner's return had injected a dose of whimsy and mystery into the tranquil haven of Harmony Springs. The uncharted paths of the future seemed to unravel with every word. The library, once a haven of quiet contemplation, now hummed with the lively energy that Lila Turner had brought with her. As Jake lingered nearby, intrigued by the reunion, Lila and Emily settled into a cozy corner, surrounded by the comforting scent of aged paper and the soft rustle of turning pages.
So tell me, how's life been treating you, Emily?
Lila asked as she sipped from a thermos. Emily smiled.
Oh, the usual rhythm of library life. But hearing your tales makes me feel like I've been stuck in one chapter while you've been writing a novel.
Well, every novel needs a stable chapter to ground it. But don't think I haven't missed the quiet charm of Harmony Springs. There's a unique magic in this town.
Their conversation wove through the fabric of memories, each shared story adding another layer to the connection that time hadn't eroded. Emily's hazel eyes sparkled with genuine interest as Lila unfolded the adventures she'd experienced in distant lands.
You really have a way of making every place come alive. It's like you carry the essence of each journey with you.
Lila grinned.
I like to think I leave a bit of magic wherever I go.
As their laughter resonated through the library, Jake couldn't help but be drawn into the warmth of their camaraderie. His eyes, however, revealed a flicker of something more, a subtle hint of nostalgia and a touch of restraint.
Seems like you've been collecting stories, Lila.
Guilty as charged,
she said playfully.
What about you, Jake? Still wrangling those stubborn cattle?
Can't break the habits of a lifetime. It's a simpler life, but it has its own kind of magic.
The trio continued their conversation, each sentence unveiling a piece of the puzzle that was their shared past. The air was infused with the easy banter of old friends, but beneath the surface, unspoken tensions lingered, a tapestry of emotions woven into the fabric of their interactions. Emily noticed Jake's thoughtful expression.
Something on your mind, Jake?
Just reminiscing about the good old days.
As the library clock ticked away, the reunion of old friends unfurled, revealing not only the chapters they'd shared, but also the pages that remained unturned. In the heart of Harmony Springs, where stories whispered in every corner, the trio navigated the delicate dance of past and present, setting the stage for the mysterious tale that awaited them. The library walls seemed to absorb the vibrant energy that Lila Turner exuded. her presence casting a spell that transformed the serene space into a canvas of possibilities. Jake, Emily, and Lila found themselves surrounded by books, but it was the unwritten chapters of their own stories that echoed through the air. Lila jumped up.
Enough of reminiscing. Let's add a dash of spontaneity to this quiet corner of Harmony Springs.
Without missing a beat, Lila twirled around, her flowing skirt creating a kaleidoscope of colors. The library, accustomed to the hushed footsteps of patrons, now resonated with the lively rhythm of Lila's dance. Emily laughed.
Lila, what are you up to?
We're injecting life into these silent shelves. Come on, you two. Let's shake things up a bit.
With that, Lila grabbed Emily's hand and pulled her into an impromptu dance, twirling around like a whirlwind of joy. The library, once a sanctuary of quiet contemplation, became a stage for the unrestrained expression of Lila's spirited nature.
Well, I can't let you two have all the fun.
In a surprising move, Jake joined the dance, his cowboy boots tapping out a rhythm that harmonized with Lila's vivacious steps. The trio laughed, creating a symphony that echoed through the book-lined walls.
Now, that's more like it. Harmony Springs needed a dose of chaos.
Lila paused the dance, and Emily caught her breath.
You certainly know how to liven things up, Lila.
Life is meant to be lived, my dear Emily. Now, how about we take this energy somewhere a bit more flavorful?
Lila's eyes sparkled with mischief as she extended an invitation that promised a departure from the ordinary.
Tea time, anyone? I know a charming spot not too far from here. We could use a break from the quiet life.
Jake smirked.
I thought you said chaos.
Chaos, quiet, sometimes they're the same thing. Trust me, you two need a taste of both.
With a shared laugh, the trio gathered their things, leaving the library still reverberating with the echoes of their lively interlude. As they stepped into the streets of Harmony Springs, Lila led the way, her bohemian spirit guiding them toward the promise of tea, tales, and a break from the ordinary. Unbeknownst to them, the quiet town held secrets that would soon unfold, weaving a tapestry of romance and mystery in the chapters yet to be written. The park, adorned with the hues of autumn, welcomed Jake, Emily, and Lila as they settled on a cozy blanket beneath a canopy of golden leaves. The aroma of freshly brewed tea mingled with the crisp air, creating an atmosphere that mirrored the complexities of the relationships unfolding. Lila began pouring tea into mismatched cups.
Here's to spontaneity and a break from the ordinary.
The trio clinked their teacups, laughter echoing through the park. The playful banter from the library continued, revealing glimpses of a connection that transcended the present moment.
You always did know how to stir things up, Lila.
Life's too short for calm waters, Jake. A little chaos keeps things interesting.
As Jake and Lila exchanged teasing glances, Emily observed the dynamic between them. Lila's carefree spirit danced like sunlight on water, a stark contrast to Jake's grounded presence. Their banter flowed effortlessly, creating an intriguing harmony that spoke of shared history. Emily raised an eyebrow.
You two seem awfully comfortable with each other.
Jake and I go way back. There are stories, some worth sharing, some better left in the past.
Jake's gaze met Lila's, and for a moment, the unspoken tensions beneath the surface became palpable. Emily sensed the complexities woven into their history, a tapestry of emotions that added layers to the present.
So, Lila, where to next on your adventure?
Lila sipped her tea.
The inevitable question. There's a little town in New Mexico calling my name. Art, culture, and a hint of mystery. I can't resist.
The word mystery lingered in the air, and Emily couldn't help but feel a connection between Lila's love for the enigmatic and the subtle tensions that surrounded them.
Do you ever stay in one place for long?
Life's a canvas, Emily. I paint a stroke in one town and another in the next. Keeps things interesting.
As the afternoon sun cast long shadows, Lila's departure loomed on the horizon. The shared laughter, the unspoken tensions, and the anticipation of what lay ahead created a bittersweet symphony.
Well, my friends, it's been a delightful interlude, but the road beckons, and I can't ignore its call.
Safe travels, Lila. Don't be a stranger.
Lila hugged Emily.
You keep these boys in check, Emily, and who knows, our paths might cross again sooner than you think.
With a mischievous twinkle in her eye, Lila left them with a sense of both nostalgia and anticipation. As she disappeared into the tapestry of autumnal colors, Emily and Jake were left in the park, wrapped in the echoes of laughter, the weight of unspoken tensions, and the promise of mysteries yet to unfold in the heart of Harmony Springs.